Bull shark, porcupine, I don't know what. Going to the school's a pain in the...
No.
Ryan.
I was gonna say...
You got this.
Oh my god.
Podcast.
No way. See?
See?
He was not here until like a second ago.
Okay. Okay, so I need to...
I don't acknowledge it.
I need to explain something. Up until a minute ago, we thought Seep wasn't gonna show up, so I had a big red X put over them to signify they wouldn't be here tonight. But now they're here.
Oh my god! I was supposed to be the star tonight.
What?
Woo!
That was the Yogi Bear, like, here comes Yogi.
Hey, Seep.
Yeah.
Which one of our really threatening messages that we sent to you, begging you to fucking stop playing Kirby Fighters 2 and get on the podcast? Which one of it was it? That did it.
I didn't read that crap.
Okay.
Welcome to Ready to Start the Podcast. The podcast's where something happens. I don't know.
Can you start the show over because I wasn't here?
Okay, hold
The
on.
show never started, Seep.
Hold on. Let me go to the
No.
start. Let me go to the starting screen for like 5 seconds. Bull shark, porcupine, I don't know what. Going to this school's a pain in the...
Seep is dead.
What was that?
What was that?
Can't Rosa play the cool music for Seep's death and rebirth?
What?
Seep
Oh,
is dead.
It's a fucking crab song.
Crap.
Welcome to Ready to Start the podcast where things happen. I'm Ryan. Who else is here?
I'm Rosaria B. Nuts.
Benson.
And who do we have here?
Oh, okay. I'm Don.
Is it our turn?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
I'm just gonna go along. I'm Don. Don Dreamcast Pop.
Hi, Don Dreamcast Pop. What do you like to do?
I like to sit around and play games and watch cartoons. So I think I'm qualified for this podcast.
Yeah, that's like all the things you need to do, pretty much.
Yep.
And who else is also here? That's not usually here.
It's me. I'm Lucy. Former member of the My Gym Partners a Podcast cult. I've broken free from my bonds. I no longer do that anymore.
Wow.
We have a new podcast upcoming called The Speakable.
But I'm in the
That's,
Chipmunks.
Yeah, no, it's not. But it is a work in progress and it's coming along. But you can find me at KingDDD on Twitter. That's right. I have a canon URL. That's how official I am. That's how
No.
serious I am about KingDDD.
Now hold on. Why is that anybody's URL can be canon then?
Yeah, hold
Mine's
on.
canon too.
What if King
Dreamcast Pop is my last name.
What if King DDD, like, you know, they made like a new Kirby show and he was like on Twitter in the new Kirby show and his @ was Dreamcast Pop.
Yeah. You have a canon one.
Well, I didn't say I'm the only one who can have a canon one. I just said that I do have one,
And I
that's,
also
that's,
have
that's you
one.
know, representative of my seriousness in you know, repping King DDD and, you know, being his hype man. I always go to his concerts. I always, you know, I work at the merch table most of the time.
What kind of merch does he have?
One more
Lucy?
level, come on.
Who's this?
Oh, you know.
Hey, hold on. Who's this?
Go ahead, Lucy, go ahead.
Who's this control stick hitting friend we have here?
Whoever's playing video games, quit it.
What?
No,
I'm not doing that. I'm on the podcast.
Come on, Seep.
You didn't even
Trying
introduce yourself.
What?
You didn't even
I di-
introduce yourself.
Come on.
Oh, hey, sorry, that's my brother. talking.
Your brother has control.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you want me to? I mean,
You're out of your mind.
I'm 2 seconds away.
that's not me. I'm not. Listen. I can't tell. I cloned myself specifically for this situation.
Oh no!
Here.
My God.
Can you? Okay, they're telling you to stop doing that. Well, I can't stop doing that. It's my game. This is my game. I just got this game. I spent $20. Yeah, okay. Right. You cloned me. You cloned yourself to create me, so I could do this. No, yeah, I cloned me. You cloned you. I'm the real. No, it's
Oh,
me.
no.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of the. Okay. All right. Leaving. Take my game with me.
All right, bye,
We
clone
sure
seep.
are.
Wow, how many
Bye, clone seep.
how many seeps do we have within the canon of the podcast now? Because there's seep original.
I'm really sorry.
Ryan, can you add one more suit?
I mean, that was.
It's okay. It's okay,
That
Steve.
was
I know
bad.
how to. I know how it's like dealing with doppelgangers. That's why there's no Rosa Hernandez around.
Hey,
I have one more seep I would like to put in the box. Pope seep is still a good
Oh,
one.
that's true.
Pope
Yeah.
seep, that's right. The Pope seep.
Steve
Yeah,
is
put him
the.
All right.
You're gonna introduce yourself.
Yeah,
There might be
Seep.
new people here.
what?
Introduce yourself. You never technically did.
It's Benson.
Yes, Benson.
Um,
What do you mean introduce myself? You just introduced me. Who am I?
Just say your damn name.
My name is Seep of the Painter clan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I who here's middle name?
Huh?
Has a middle name?
Yeah.
I do.
I
too.
also do.
I have a middle name. I don't like it
She'll
though.
never guess it. It's hidden behind a secret
A
like
paywall?
legend of the hidden temples.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
trap.
yeah. We all know it's Spider Monkey.
Can you imagine?
My middle name.
Who's the first person to have a middle name? Because like first names, like that's what people started calling each other. Like you got to call each other something. You're like you can't just be like, hey, you over there. What, me? No, you. Me?
See,
no.
Okay.
You
Hey,
can have
Steve,
like,
I
a name.
really appreciate you like testing out your stand-up routine.
No.
You know what I'm talking about, everybody. Middle names. What's
Look
up with
at
that?
What do you think this is? This is a show where we talk to each other and we bring up funny things. It's a stand-up. It's
I
a
think
5-way stand-up.
It's cool that we all have 4-letter names. It's
Oh,
real.
you're right. We
Holy
do.
shit.
Finally,
It's
the
like
four
Invader Zim.
podcast. Well, actually, Rosa's my nickname.
It's true. Your full name's Rosaria.
Yeah.
Actually, your full name was Rosalina and Luma in
It's true.
exactly that cadence.
My full
No one
name
else
is
has Luma.
my full name is Seep Junior.
Who's the biggest seep?
Why is
Who's-
everyone sitting
who's-
though?
who-
It's a sit down.
Yeah, who's the biggest seep?
Biggest Seep?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're Seep Junior.
It's.
I'm just a little guy.
I just
Tiny,
love.
look at this. Tiny seep.
Uncle Scrooge, I know I'm just a little guy, but
Stop it.
Oh,
I forgot to watch that show.
The new
DuckTales show.
episode?
Yeah, I completely forgot. He's like,
Yeah.
DuckTales on a Monday. You
Yeah,
know?
there's gonna be another one next Monday too.
On a Monday? What is this? Adventure Time in the year 2013? They aired on
Yes.
Mondays? Wow.
Well, I guess it's a good segue. To get into the exciting news for the week. I guess we should start with just get this kind of boring topic out of the way. Something a little unexciting. They like released a new Kirby game today or something.
Yeah, like
did
30
begin-
minutes ago.
So- So let me explain a bit of context real fast. So I woke up this morning because this game got leaked last night. I woke up this morning hoping like, I hope they announced it this morning so like everyone could play it and talk about it before they get on. And then it got to like 5 p.m. like, okay, they probably won't announce it today. We'll just talk about what we want from the game tonight or something. And then literally 30 minutes before we started, they released it. They just released the whole game.
Yeah.
They did not give a crap about you guys. They just said, "Here, let's drop this new mixtape." Bam.
They did it to torture me. Me.
Oh,
I
hey,
think
Arlo,
they
is
took
that
all
you?
of your Steam too. Like just literally an hour before this podcast started, Kirby dropped.
God, right?
Yeah.
So
you people are spiting me.
I don't.
on this show.
Oh,
I don't have the money to get this right now, and I probably won't get it for a while. But my thoughts, just based on what I saw, is it looks fun. It looks cute.
Yeah, it's been
Freaking
fun.
epic.
I'm a little surprised, and I have a bit more thoughts on this, so like just to explain. I'm a little surprised they didn't go a bit harder on like characters because they had all the assets. But my other thing is, from what I can gather from what I've seen, in particular, Susie, Marks, and Taranza are not in the game at all in any form. Like, not a stage hazard, not a hat, not anything. So that makes me... And there's, like, the roster looks like they could easily add more characters. So my thought is they'll probably add them at some point down the line as, like, an interest boost thing.
Yeah, it'll be like, the hype of the game is kind of quieted down, everybody stopped talking about it, and then they're like, oh, we've added these new guys in, come on in, play the game.
Yeah, I bet that'll happen.
I didn't play the original Kirby Fighter, so someone who has probably should talk about that.
Oh, I played it so much.
I played a ton of it. Well, it was... I like, made my friends who... Like, they liked Kirby, but they weren't as deep into it as I was. Because this was, like... That game came out, like, a long time ago. And, like, they didn't own the... When you used to be able to play it through Triple Deluxe, right? And like you had to like do the download play with your friends if you wanted to play with people because I didn't know internet. So I played it a lot that way. It was a lot of fun.
Are they gonna give King DDD ice powers in this one?
Should we explain the Dawn King DDD ice powers story?
All I can say, does dead ass?
So.
What's happening?
Why did Lucy?
Oh.
Yeah, they're fighting it out. Lucy and Steve, they're up in the sky. Oh my god, there's like two massive spears fighting, dashing against each other. Pow, pow, boom. Oh, look, one of them is falling. Who could it be? Oh no, could it be? It is.
Oh.
Jake Spider Monkey. Jake, tell us what happened to them.
Seep, is that you?
Oh my god.
Seep, I heard we lost Lucy. What the hell happened?
Oh, now I'm worried.
I can't believe it looks like Seep won. Seep won the battle.
The Discord fucking break right when I was doing my funny, because I can hear Dawn and Rosa completely fine. Yeah, hold on, we might need to restart the call. Hold on.
Alright.
Hello everyone, this is the special Ryan only hour. I'm currently the only one on the mic, so I can say whatever I want. Follow me on twitter.com.
Hello.
Okay, is everything good again? Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what just happened then.
Oh, it's because I said King DDD has ice powers.
Yeah.
Why
would you say something so brave yet controversial?
Because I'm right.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. See? I messed it up. See, left because of that.
That's so weird that, because Dawn and Rosa seem to be completely fine.
I think I'm back.
Okay.
I think.
Okay,
Seep just sit in the call for a second. It kind of aligns itself.
Okay. So, like, I'll just... and this time when Seep's reconnecting, I'll explain the Dawn King DDD Ice Powers story. There was a time where Dawn was watching the Kirby anime with Nintendo Chat, which is like a Discord we're in, and it got to a scene. I think Lucy should explain this because she was actually... Oh, Lucy's switching. I guess Dawn should explain this then.
Oh yeah, no problem. So King DDD was trapped in ice in one episode of this great show that I didn't know anything about, and all I said was, "Oh, don't worry, guys. King DDD has ice powers," and apparently that's it. That's my claim to fame. I know nothing about Kirby. You can literally tell me anything, and I will believe you. I thought there was a carrot character for 2 years.
Now, the thing about that is, I feel like I get it, because King DDD is a big penguin in a Santa outfit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I could understand from a distance why you think he'd be, like, snow ice themed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What? He wears a coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're here. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Do I sound like I'm talking through a phone?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's fine. We'll live.
Yeah. We'll live.
Okay.
For tonight.
I hate that. I hate that. Why did it kick me out?
I
Why
have...
did you start talking about Kirby? Start flapping your lips, and then kick me out of the call like that.
You know Discord.
Oh man, Discord.
What happened? What? Okay. What are we talking about?
We were talking
I
about.
don't know how King DDD has a suit, like for snow and times of those natures. So
Yeah,
I
we're-
don't know why he doesn't have ice powers. I think he
Ice
has
power?
them.
Are you talking about him having ice powers again?
Yeah, I talked to Sakurai. He agrees with me.
No.
I talked to
he has
Sakurai.
electric
He's a
powers.
noob.
He doesn't
Hello?
have
Hello.
electric powers.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I'm also talking through my phone. What's
Wow.
going on?
Wow. I don't know. We said Lucy and I said like, oh yeah, we're the ones who played this game and could say something about boom. And kick
Yeah,
us
I
out.
think Discord's on my side too. They really think that like King DDD has the ice powers, and I
No, he has electric powers.
If you come to me again and tell me that penguin has electric, like
Yes, he
any kind of
did. In
electric-
Kirby's Pinball Land, he has electric powers. Those are the only sort of powers he's ever
I
had.
thought his
It's
gate
Pinball
had
Land.
electric powers. He just has a mask and a hammer. I saw him do it in Smash.
He could do that. But I'm
Dog.
talking about his raw body.
What?
Not his because like his real strength is technological prowess. It is his like genius with machinery.
Mhm.
But like his
I didn't know he
actual
was
like
an engineer.
bodily. Yeah, he's a very talented. He makes like robots and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He his like body, his bodily like Elsa powers is electricity.
Okay, so you say he has the
Okay.
Elsa powers. Does that mean he controlled the snow? Okay. So
No,
looks
I just
like
said
I
Elsa
wouldn't-
powers
no,
because of like magic coming out of your Disney hands. That's
Disney
the only reason I said
hands?
Elsa. I couldn't think of
Keep it
any
up.
other.
Keep it up. You
I
making
can't
it
think of
nonsense.
any other character.
I can simply.
What
Google
character
this.
like has electric like fingers?
It's always so, like, what's that one guy that Spider-Man fought?
Electro?
Doesn't
Electro.
doesn't
Pikachu.
Miles Morales himself have electric powers?
Yeah, but
Oh,
he
that's
does it
true.
better.
Oh.
Miles
Wow.
Morales. Can everyone in the chat stop talking about the game that I can't play? I don't want it.
Who says you can't play it?
You know, this game is like.
I mean,
I can no. That's bad commentary.
we don't
My
have
my
to talk
clone. I
about
got my
Kirby.
clone on Switch duty by the way too. So like,
Why not eat your clone?
So
why not eat my clone.
Destroy them.
I guess
Yeah, absorb their knowledge.
I guess we derailed the topic again. I guess the bigger.
Steve said he doesn't want to talk about the cool.
No, we're not gonna talk
No.
about that. I just wanted to say, since like this is probably a thing being made by a smaller team reusing the Star Allies engine. What do you think the next real Kirby's gonna come though?
Oh,
Tomorrow.
Can I like talk my head off about this?
Oh sure, yeah, go off,
I
King.
really wanted to talk about how I've been talking about Kirby Fighters 2 specifically. I even got the title right. Okay, so Arlo released his video,
Of
My
course.
top 4 Nintendo predictions.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And he asked me when I was watching the video. I was watching the video, and Arlo looked at me and he said,
Tell me in the comments below, what is your Nintendo prediction? What is your big Nintendo prediction that you got right?
and so I was like thinking, I was like, oh, what Nintendo predictions have I got right? I predicted that the villain in Kirby and the Rainbow Curse was gonna be named Glacia, but I mean anyone could have done that, right? Right?
No.
Like, you know. So let me think. What was I saying? What was I talking about, everyone? Slap me in the face. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember now. So I was like, I don't know. Then later on that night, there was that leak of Kirby Fighters 2 that I just saw, and I was like, whoa, this is it. I've been talking about this for at least a year now. How this was the perfect game to release, right? So you have Kirby Star Allies, which had a year-round development cycle. It technically only finished development in November of 2018, so it hasn't even been 2 years, right? So I wouldn't have expected them to release a mainline game as soon as they usually do. And plus, also, it's like a bigger game. They're gonna have a bigger development team. They said they're doing something new with it. They haven't really shown anything about it. So I thought the perfect thing to release to make use of all that development time that they had would be to release Kirby Fighters 2. And I kept saying that. And they did it. This is a perfect this is the game to release right now. While you're you got your bigger team working on that other thing. Here, let's let's use these HD models, all this HD stuff that we have, all these move sets. Let's put them in Kirby Fighters 2. There we go.
Okay.
I was always of the belief that there was no way we were getting a new mainline Kirby game this year at all.
No way.
I expect another main Kirby at late 2021 at the earliest. But I almost fully expect 2022 for its release. So my mindset was always oh, they'll probably do a spin-off. I just didn't know what the spin-off was gonna be.
My Kirby prediction was that Willie Woods was the game.
Willie Woods?
That sounds like a character in a Rubber Hose cartoon. Hey, Willie Woods.
Yeah,
And
Willie Woods.
He sings a teapot song.
He blows the wind. I saw him do it. There's a stage in Smash where he does that.
Because
William Woods.
if they wanted to do a new mainline Kirby game, they could easily just repurpose the Star Allies engine or whatever. But I don't think anyone particularly wants another Return to Dreamland style game right now. So
I think they kind of nailed it. They need to move on to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
and
else
that's what
could
they said they're doing.
do?
Too.
I feel
Pretty good.
I know nothing's confirmed, but I feel it almost has to be a 3D Kirby next. They have to be taking that step now.
Yeah, it's a big step, especially with expansion of the lore. You know.
Yeah, I think that's they've been messing with different 3D mechanics for since Robobot.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, with Kirby Blowout Blast and all that, they were definitely playing
Yeah.
around with it.
So I think they are ready. It definitely seems like something that at least some part of the development team wants to do.
I also weirdly want to say I feel Star Allies was the end of that arc of Kirby games or something, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Story wise.
Final.
Yeah. So it feels now they're ready to move on to Kirby Future now or something.
Right.
Kirby
Right.
Future? Oh, I can't wait.
I can't wait for Kirby to talk about his trauma. It's Kirby Future.
No, Kirby.
Kirby Future. You know, him and
Here
his
we are in the
rock
future,
friends.
and there's Kirby.
You're gonna do a time skip.
Kirby, the future is bright.
Who's saying this?
That's
I'm
Steven.
saying now that Kirby comes back and he's a pillar shaped.
What?
That's the adult. That's
They're-
adult Kirby.
He's a
Kirby's
Like-
cylindrical.
Yeah, he's no longer shaped like a friend. He's shaped like a bludgeon. And
It's like his feet sit on the bottom.
Kirby, which is weird because he has no edges anymore. But
Oh, okay.
so
Okay.
he's more angry and just grr, you know?
Well,
Like-
I don't know how I feel about an angry Kirby.
Well, I mean, America's been doing angry Kirby since he showed up. So think
But
about that.
we don't want to play into that.
Yes, we do.
Well, hold on. Let's ask an important question. When they do Kirby Future, what are the time skip changes gonna be?
Okay,
Mm,
well, Meta Knight and King Dedede haven't gotten a divorce, and they're really bitter about it.
They got a divorce?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Wait, Meta Knight wears a ball cap now. He doesn't wear a mask. He looks like a trucker
he,
dad
gets,
now.
he gets really depressed
Yeah.
after he and King Dedede split up, and he takes up really strange hobbies like woodworking, and he just kind of spends his days mowing his lawn and drinking a beer, and he's just sighing.
King Dedede lost weight.
Lawnmower.
He lost what?
Yeah, he lost weight, and now he looks like Peter Griffin when he turned skinny.
He's like a
also-
sausage.
Yeah.
Who else is in this game?
I think someone has to have died off screen.
I
Who's
call.
the
Not
funniest?
really.
I think the Roach died off screen.
Whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa, whoa,
no. I don't want that to happen.
I think
That's
I would say Tarzan's but not really.
no. I was gonna say
No, Kawasaki is a
Frosty,
really
that's a
cool
good one.
guy, though.
Mr.
Mr. Frosty died.
Mr. Frosty died
Yeah,
off
let him
screen.
go.
He died of old age.
Kirby comes back and what happened? But yeah, well, he's his ass clapped too hard.
Banana Waddle Dee is like he's matured as a fighter, and he like has all these battle scars.
Yeah,
and
like
leads his own squad.
Now he has like a Rambo bandana.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
No. He wears a
Oh,
captain
yeah.
hat now.
He wears a
And
what?
then his bandana, he wears a captain hat now, and his bandana is his eye patch.
Ooh.
Oh, he lost his eye in the war.
Yeah.
What happened to Kicking Joe?
You mean
Kicking
Knuckles
Joe!
He became.
This
he
is
was
so
Knuckle
good,
Joe.
you-
Now he became Kicking Joe.
You're like that Adventure Time character who has approximate knowledge of all things. And just get things almost
of.
right.
I don't know these people. You know I don't.
Uh,
know these
Woods.
people. You
What?
guys tell me their names every weekend, and I cannot process them. There's gotta be a guy. I only know Chef Kawasaki. He's my best friend.
He's
Aw.
divorced.
We went to high school together.
I think Wispy Woods is like fading away now. He's like a really like old tree. He's like, I'm Wispy Woods.
He's
He's
in
my
Iggy Woods
friend
now.
too.
That's literally a character. Wait, that in Star Allies
Oh,
had that
Crackle
like,
has
grandpa
the cheap
tree.
piece.
Kracko's like in Chi Enlightenment. Like they go to see Kracko. He's just like a ball of air, like light now.
Yeah.
No, he's now he's the counselor from Gumball.
Oh my
Like-
gosh.
Yeah, he's like a,
Cloud
just like a
guy?
little cloud with sandals. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Um, I think Adeline's the same. She's just taller than everyone now.
She has
like-
she has
she
like
kept-
the chowder grows up. Like,
Oh,
with her
okay.
friends.
Yeah, okay. What's the other one called? The
Ribbon?
Queen Ripple. Queen Ripple. She comes
She's-
in.
She's in it. Yes, I
She
want her to
wears
be there.
pants now.
Why?
Why not?
She's got like mom jeans, like all the way up to like her stomach or something. Like
Yeah, she's kind of pulling a Paula look. You know how
Yeah, yeah.
that girl came in and she was just like, "Damn, I'm business now. I'm the mayor."
She
That's
has
what,
like
Queen Ripple's doing.
What about Ribbon?
Ribbon is
Ribbon.
like got
Ribbon's
really into
now pie.
politics. Ribbon got really into politics because like the queen on her planet was just not. She was just not fucking doing it and not
You mean
paying
her
attention
mom?
and not doing well. Yeah, and so she's
Her
like, you know what?
mom.
I'm gonna be the president now.
Like her mom
oh,
wore
shit.
jeans and everything went
Oh.
downhill.
Wait, so what if she like, all right, they find out that like she's been appointed to princess, right? And then all the fairies are like, oh my gosh, she's a princess, I remember.
Wait,
shut the fuck up. And then King Dedede and Meta Knight are looking at the screen, and Ribbon is fighting like Marks, and Marks like slowly transforms into Kibi, and Kibi's like, I'm Kibi, the greatest Kirby in the world.
no way.
I think 02 became a ballerina.
02 did become a ballerina, and that's why we don't see them around because they're busy performing.
Yeah. Good for them.
I'm glad we just made that joke. in
Gooey's
there.
still the same
Explain it.
person.
Gooey is
Rosa, do you
exactly
get-
the
do you-
same. Gooey did not change. his,
Gooey's
like,
purple now.
He's just
He's
purple.
He's just purple.
Yeah.
He just changed colors, and nobody.
Yeah. He transitioned. Congratulations.
Aw, good
Gooey.
job,
Oh,
Gooey.
he has a voice. Gooey has a voice too.
He's voiced
Oh,
by.
Gooey
Well, hey guys, he's voiced by Aaron Hansen now.
No.
Well, hey.
I
I'm
think
so excited to be the voice of Gooey in Kirby Future.
Gooey married Meatwad.
No.
Gooey made me.
What is now voiced by Dan Avidan. Hey guys, it's me and my friend Dan Avidan. We're in the new Kirby Future. Haha, Dan, let's do our sick raps, and then they do it like a cool, like so cool. It's like so cool, like meta, like
Whoa!
video
The
game
white
rap.
rap. The white
A
people
video game Petus rap.
Oh yeah, and then
wow.
they move, like their genitals, and like they just like Aaron Hansen's like, and then Kirby sucked my dick and the bond. And then that's how the
Kirby
whole
did
song goes.
And then Aaron throws the controller at the screen.
Whoa. We can't forget the biggest change in the series. Susie's a gamer.
No, I was gonna say I think
Is that a
Susie hasn't learned anything. It hasn't changed at all. And Kirby's like, haven't you learned anything in this time? And as she's saying this, she's like just reaching like a Waddle Dee's pocket and taking its wand. Like, no.
I mean, again, she's same, but a gamer also.
All right, well, I think she already was.
What happened to
What
the
do we-
eye guy? Wait, no, the eye guy. You know who I'm talking
Yeah, that's Crackle.
There's a lot of those.
hold on.
There's like 700.
No, he's got one eye and he has 2 legs, no arms. You know this one.
One eye, 2 legs.
Dark
no
Matter
arms.
Swordsman?
No,
Dark
he,
Matter
he
Swordsman does
hangs
not have
out.
legs.
He hangs out with Deeble. He
What?
hangs
Are you
out
talking
with
about
Deeble.
Waddle Doo, who has no
Oh,
legs
Waddle
and 2
Doo!
arms?
Waddle Doo, thank you. And
Why'd you describe him as having 2 legs and no arms?
he has really long legs. They're hard to not see.
What?
He's really tall.
Who are you talking
now.
about?
What?
What are you talking about?
Waddle-Doo. Steve was
Waddle Doo
nice
does
enough
not
to
have
tell me
legs.
who it was.
You're not talking about Waddle Doo. Waddle Doo is the same size as a Waddle Dee.
Does he have the big eye?
Yeah, he has one big eye, but so
Okay,
do a lot
yes.
of characters.
No, there's a
That's
lot
the
of
guy.
characters that have one big eye. I don't.
Oh
I-
man.
I don't know who you.
I
don't-
am literally
There's
talking
no
about
character that
Waddle
has
Doo.
2 long legs and no arms.
That's the
Yeah, you've
Kirby
been watching-
Future
yes,
version. He's big now.
Thank
He
you,
has one eye.
Thank you, Octumra, in the chat. You've been watching Monsters Inc. I think you've been watching Monsters Inc. Watch that's like the prototype Mike Wazowski in the animation
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah. He has long legs now. Horns.
And like the big cowboy hat.
Yeah, yes, thank you. That's exactly what happened. Steve, like I'm
Help
about
me
to tell
pick
Steve
out this
Universe
tie,
thing.
will ya?
Yeah, I think we can fit the Susie gamer thing into like change. I think Susie turned Zan into a gamer, and she like
Oh my god.
so like now she streams like 5 Nights at Freddy's on Twitch,
Oh, cool.
Good for her.
and she knows like all about the lore now.
Friends.
Like Susie's like
This is gonna be a long episode.
Susie's trying to like have a romantic date with her, and she goes, "Do you know the lore about Freddy? Do you know who he really is? He's one of the child who got killed like in the previous thing, like the football guy got him, and now the child's taking over the suit."
Honey, are you calling me
I
out?
didn't do that.
Yes.
I know there's a point
I
to
did
this.
the same thing.
The
think
point
we
of
should
this
get this game
is
made.
this is the next Kirby game.
I'm looking forward to it. I might actually.
Are the Freddy
play this one.
Fazbear bots like mechs? Technically?
Yes, for me.
You go inside of them and you like control them?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
It's like
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
No.
No, Gundam?
We got 5. This is a full house. We haven't even gotten to the Gophers. What is
We're
going
not.
on?
Well, hey,
We've talked about one piece of news.
Seep, I'm not kidding. I'm not speaking on the Gophers.
Okay, let me speak about them then.
All right, wait, hold
No,
on.
I'm not allowing
1
any
second.
speak.
Before we move on to the Gophers, does anyone have anything else to say about Kirby?
No.
I
No,
love
I don't want to talk about Kirby anymore.
Okay,
You
Susie.
Don't make
that's-
fun of me for
Talk-
not knowing the name.
Well, what's wrong with Kirby?
What did I say, Susie?
Sushi
Who's
Robot.
Susie?
Is she here?
Yeah,
Hold on.
bring her in.
All right, Lucy, talk about the Gophers.
So let me set the stage real quick. Are y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm so ready. I'm on my desktop
Hold on.
again.
Bring him.
I
in.
updated Discord.
Okay.
Oh, is that what you needed?
Yeah, Lucy, try to update Discord.
I did update Discord like not too long ago, like
This
today.
Discord doesn't want you to talk about them Gophers.
That's not true. Discord loves it when I talk about the Gophers. So let me set the stage for everybody.
No.
I'm really sad. I decide I need to get off Twitter for a while. It's not doing me any good. You know, the world's a mess. I get off Twitter. I'm like, well, what do I do for my free time now? Like, what am I gonna do when I'm like, trying to fall asleep? And I'm just, and that mood you're in. When you
Yeah, that feel when.
That
You
feel
feel
when.
like-
Yeah, that's the one.
Anyway, so I decide because I'm mooching off of Ryan's HBO Max
Yeah.
subscription.
I give the password out to anyone who asks.
The criminal on this
Yeah,
podcast.
So I decide I'm gonna rewatch the Looney Tunes show, and I used to like the show a lot as a kid, and I'm watching it, and I just get sucked into it. Like I watched every single episode, and then rewatched a few, and I was entranced by this like show because I think I like it better as an adult than I did as a kid. And so I like have a lot of good things to say about it, but these fucking goofy gophers, Macintosh, are in like a lot of episodes and like are very often the focal point of like such certain situations, or at least have input. These guys who were like, as far as I know, like barely in the original Looney Tunes, like they are not well-known characters at all. But
No,
they're like,
no.
we're gonna bring them into this show. We're gonna kind of, make them important more. So, like you see these guys 10 times more than you see Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd has been delegated to being like a cameo appearance every now and then. It's
Yeah.
wild.
See the human people. I don't.
Who gives a shit about Elmer Fudd? I
It
talked.
doesn't have
Hold on.
fun.
Sorry to interrupt real fast. I talked about this last night, like the other night. I don't think anyone ever has wiped Elmer Fudd.
I don't think so.
That can't be true.
Yeah.
That can't be
I
true.
hate him because he
Nope.
chases my best friend Bugs Bunny around.
Mm,
That's
Guys, ding, ding, and I like point to the back of the room, and Elmer Fudd's standing there on the door.
Yeah, I'll
Does he have a
talk shit.
question?
Oh, that's
I'll make
all
fun of
right.
him in front of his face.
I can
Aw,
see that I'm not wanted here.
You're
Yeah,
right.
get out of here.
Hello.
Yeah, fuck off,
You're
Elmer.
wifeable. You're fired. You're
Yeah.
fired from the wife club.
Yeah, God, get out of here, Elmer. All right, go on, Lucy.
I mean, like, here's another factor about these guys. They're very they're very close with each other.
Lucy, just say the word.
Just say what you think they are.
How about you say it, Dawn? Since you don't want to talk about it, maybe we'll speed up the process a little bit.
I am not speaking on the Gophers.
I will.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
I'll
Go
say
on.
what everyone's afraid to say. They're gophers.
Yeah,
Mm,
they're
that's the
they're
G
go.
word.
Thank you, Rosie.
Macintosh the Goofy Gophers are gay.
Like, just so much. Like, it's the evidence is. I piled it up. It's there. The like.
I saw and kiss. It's true.
Yeah, and like there's a scene. So there's a Looney Tunes show movie. I have not seen the movie yet because it's not on HBO Max, but I have seen a scene from it where the Gophers are having a disagreement, which is very rare for them. They're very in tune and in sync a lot. They're having a disagreement, and like they're talking about how they see a therapist together, like couples counseling, and that how like one of the Gophers, Mac's mother does
can't tell
not
the
care
difference.
for Tosh. So it's like Tosh has like mother-in-law issues, and it's just very like it's like a genuine argument that they're having about it. It's like, what is going on? And meanwhile, Bugs Bunny is just like standing to the side.
That's me. That I'm the one standing to the side while these weirdos are doing stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, and to everyone in the chat wondering, yes, there was a movie based on the Looney Tunes show that I don't think got any sort of marketing or airing on Cartoon Network
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I didn't even know about it until recently, and I actually I enjoyed that show as a kid. Like I would have, if I like saw it being advertised, I would have gone out of my way to watch it.
I actually knew about the movie. I heard about it when I was younger. I remember it getting announced and be like, oh, okay. And then I didn't think about it ever again. After like I saw it got announced. I forgot it existed until like this week.
We should watch
Oh my
it.
God.
I am very challenged by this image you put on the chat.
What? Just the Goofy Gophers.
Be polite.
So
Let me look at this.
So
Okay.
So I think the movie came out in between the Looney Tunes show and Wabbit. It was like
That's interesting.
it was like in between those two is when it came out. It came out after the Looney Tunes show, but before Wabbit.
Okay. And then what?
Well, then Wabbit,
And then Wabbit came out.
and everybody loved it. Probably.
Instead of talking about these Gophers, can we talk about Wabbit for a second and how that was garbage?
I never saw a single bit of it, so I don't
He
know.
had a
Daffy's
character.
not there.
What was wrong with Wabbit?
Oh, Daffy was there.
Yeah, he was.
I feel like the problem with Wabbit now is now that the Looney Tunes shorts also exist, like the new ones, Wabbit just kind of looks like those except not as good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has like a squirrel friend who doesn't talk, so Bugs
His
is
name-
like talking to himself.
And then Kronk comes in like squeak squeak. Squeak.
Yeah, he's there.
Crunk.
Oh, I already got my first piece of fan art, everybody.
Your first piece of fan art?
Yep, cylindrical Kirby is real.
Oh my
so
god.
beat me to it. I should've
Oh
played
my
Beat-
god. Hold on. So our good friend Renee, who's been on this show twice now, they drew a lovely image of Kirby as a cylinder from Kirby Future. Hold on.
I can't wait for
Oh
Kirby
my
Future
God.
to come out. I can't wait for people to at me and say, "Hey, King DDD doesn't have ice powers. Stop saying that."
I love American Tubi.
I got
You
back.
did it.
Hi, Lucy. Welcome to the shop. Hi.
All right.
Yeah, so somebody's
Go ahead and
asking
put him over my face.
somebody's asking in chat, yeah, Wabbit happened around the same time as like the Scooby Doo. Yeah.
That's
You just called
wild.
Scoob?
Yeah. I'm like I don't know. I guess this gets like a bigger topic. I feel like for a while, like between the Looney Tunes show and like the new Looney Tunes shorts, I don't think they knew what to do with the Looney Tunes for a bit. There was
Yeah.
because the Looney Tunes show I think worked for me now. I could get like being a kid and not understanding, but for me now I get it because like it's funny to see these like wacky characters in like very mundane situations.
Right.
And then Wabbit kind of had the problem of
Yeah.
what do you, it feels like I respect it for trying, and I would never say it was like a lazy show, but like it's not as sharp as the original, and it's like not as like unique as the Looney Tunes show, so it's just kind of stuck in a weird place.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which is too bad. Well,
Mm.
the thing about the Looney Tunes show is that it really does like scratch that itch for me where like I want shows that are like if it was like I don't know, it feels like it could have almost been like a quote adult cartoon or like a
Mm.
cartoon that was skewed towards like a regular show audience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the stuff they get up to is like
Mm-hmm.
sitcom drama, but it's a little fantastical.
Yeah.
Because it's Looney Tunes and there's like cartoon animal people and like witches and stuff, but it's fun. And that's kind of what I want, honestly, in adult animation. Is I wish they had like the limitations that like kid cartoon shows had, right? Like you're like, okay, this is a show and you're aiming it towards adults, but it has to be like something that you could air on Cartoon Network, like if you were forced to. Like you have to like keep it relatively like PG-13 because I feel like they get more clever that way
Mhm.
instead of it just being like imagine somebody being like, okay, we're making a Looney Tunes show for adults and they're gonna have sex and say fuck, and it's like that would
Yeah.
suck. That would suck so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tale as old as time. The second they let John Kay do whatever he wanted on Ren and Stimpy, it fucking sucked ass.
Yeah.
It's true.
Even then, he wrote the good episodes.
That's true.
I just really want a Looney Tunes where Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck are roommates, but like in space or something, you know?
What?
What? You always question what I do. I'm the showrunner. I have the Bugs experience. I have the Bugs tattoo.
No, I'm
always
just confused.
the
What
show.
is this like? This sounds like To Boldly Flee, but with like Looney Tunes.
The
like,
nostalgia
just in a
critic
ha-
movie.
I was
Yeah.
looking
Okay,
for
I got a
space
suggestion
Yeah, yes, Rosa.
for the Looney Tunes. Alright, so they're married, Bugs and Daffy. And
Okay.
in the next
Yes.
season, they're
Perfect.
divorced.
They're also divorced.
In the second season,
Are
Oh,
they
okay, okay.
separated? Like
They're
they're
divorced.
not divorced.
they're
But they're
separated in the second season, divorced in the third, and then together in the fourth.
Okay.
This is some like Friends shit.
I was
Yeah.
about to say this is like Friends.
Ross Rachel over here. I love it.
Can,
Get it in there.
can I ask
Wait,
Can I ask Rosa real fast?
Yeah.
Why do Bugs and Daffy get divorced?
Why
You know
would
why
they?
Divorced.
Well, I want to like the episode script. Like I want to know like,
Like
the
the arc?
the dramatic scene where like Daffy and Bugs like sitting in the living room, like all the lights are dimmed except one, and like Daffy's just sitting on the couch nervously, and Bugs like on a separate couch. He's like grasping his hands together and looking down, like I can't do this anymore, Doc.
Oh fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the episode. You wrote it. Come on.
and, then like it just looks like a zoom pan out shot. You just see Daffy start crying. That's how the episode ends. And, like you can't hear him cry.
No,
You just saw him crying.
Well,
It's
no,
a really
and
long
this
shot,
is-
and then the Rick and Morty credits play.
No, here's what happens is that Daffy tries to rebound too quickly and he like he gets involved with Porky, but like and Porky's such a nice guy and he's like just trying to help him out, but he and he's like getting positive attention from Daffy, so he's like into it. But then like Daffy is so wishy-washy and he still has feelings for Bugs, so Porky just ends up getting his heart broken because he thought Daffy was in it for the long haul, but he was just a rebound. Daffy was just a fucking Porky Pig was just a rebound for Daffy Duck.
This sounds like a personal, like this is really personal, like you're bleeding into.
Like this is not a real experience I've had in my life.
Also, Lucy, is there a Looney Tunes fic you have under your bed or something?
No, I don't. Listen, I have not gone so far as to write Looney Tunes fan fiction. You will know when I do.
But I'm checking right now.
I have.
Right
wait, hold on.
Oh, there we
Can we get back to Don's like roommates in space? What is that?
Really that like it's
Well,
not
it just-
unreal.
No, it just sounds like he. I don't know. Like, okay, Daffy. You're like Bugs and Daffy and the roommates. Like, yeah, that's literally the Looney Tunes show, but they're in space. And
Yeah.
I don't.
It's
That's a
Duck
weird.
Dodgers too.
Oh wait,
Why roommates?
I think
That's like.
Look, my point is I want Bugs to be there. So it's Duck Dodgers featuring Bugs Bunny.
Wait,
Yes,
I can make this work. Hold on. It's season 3 of the Looney Tunes show, but it's like regular show where like they launch
the park gets like launched. Oh well, first they have the Dome Project. They don't go to space at first. They have the Dome Project where they put the Looney Tunes city in a big dome, a big Simpsons movie dome. They're like, we're just doing a few tests on here.
Go ahead and tell me what the Looney Tunes city is called.
Duckburg. And then they attach rockets to the bottom of the city, and then they then launch to the sky, and then Margaret's like a reporter. And she's like, "Oh my god!"
I like how you don't even replace Margaret with like a Looney Tunes character. It's just Margaret from regular show.
Who's the Margaret? Who's like the character that would get left behind? Elmer.
No, it can't be Lola. Lola's got to go to.
Yeah, Lola's like the Eileen, where she has to.
No,
They have to-
No, can she
What?
come?
No. Like I said, no. She's Eileen. Eileen goes to space in regular show. It's okay. Lola's going to space.
Yeah.
Where does Michael Jordan go?
He stays. He's the news reporter.
He's
Okay.
He's the news reporter. Like, oh no.
This is the third career change he's had. So
Yeah.
I think, this will work.
It's like Bruce Campbell.
It is like Bruce Campbell.
Yep.
Not Bruce Campbell. Oh, Ash, the character. Ash. His character, Ash.
How is it like Ash from Evil? How? Okay.
Yeah.
Explain the link between Michael Jordan and Ash from
So
Evil
when we
Dead.
talk career change, Michael Jordan is just there to follow the Looney Tunes, whatever career he endures. It's sort of like Ash, who like follows Spider-Man around just to mess with him.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man is there?
Yeah, in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, every appearance like Bruce Campbell makes, it's the character Ash. Just
Is it?
playing and doing it.
No,
Yeah.
is that one of your tall tales?
No, actually, Rosa is telling the truth. Yeah, Bruce Campbell is in like the bunch of Spider-Man movies. Yeah.
No, I know that, but is that Ash? Is that supposed to be the same person?
Okay, well, I don't think it's supposed to be Ash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the joke
that's-
is that's just Ash messing with Peter Parker whenever he has the opportunity.
What qualms? What business does Ash from Evil Dead have with P. Parker?
He just likes making fun of the dude.
Okay.
What's the third What P. Parker?
Peter
Are you searching it?
Prick
Peter-
Parker. He's kind of a jerk on the third one, so Peter Prick Parker.
It works.
Are we all
Not
done?
PP.
Are we all done talking about Looney Tunes? Does anyone have any final thoughts about Looney Tunes?
What do you mean final thoughts about
would like
Looney
to-
Tunes?
We have to move on eventually.
I have the ball. I speak now.
Okay.
About how Bugs Bunny is the guy, and I think he and Daffy are dating,
Okay.
and I think they should own a restaurant.
They did own a restaurant. Bugs Bunny did. He owned in Sunday Night Slice, the episode of the Looney Tunes show. Bugs buys a Italian restaurant because it's his favorite Italian restaurant. He goes every Sunday with Porky and Daffy, and and he buys it because he wants some release to hang out, and then he gives it to Speedy Gonzalez because I don't want to own a restaurant, I want to have a place to hang out on Sunday, but I have a feeling Speedy Gonzalez, then they call it Pizzeria, and I hate that name.
Talk about Marvin.
Talk about how Grim wants to talk about Marvin, so
All
let's
right.
talk about Marvin.
Hello, Earthlings. Welcome to my
Earthlings.
Remember when Daffy brought like a rotten potato because he thought it was a truffle?
Yeah, that's.
And then he's like walking away. I can't believe the nerd this guy what he would believe.
It feels so like real. Like he just like stops and like mumbles to himself for a bit and then just keeps going.
It's not the most perfect, but it's definitely the best representation Speedy has ever had.
Yeah.
Like not being just a horrible stereotype. He still is a little bit, but like it's not the worst.
Yeah.
I think isn't it only the accent now?
Well,
No.
I mean, it's just the fact that he still wears what he wears. Give him some new clothes, please.
A nice suit. Can he still like have a hat, like a top hat, maybe?
Top? I mean, I feel like
he can dress like he can dress like how Macintosh or in My Little Special GIF.
No.
Yeah, you could dress like that.
No, wait. He could wear a cowboy hat instead.
A cowboy hat?
Well, that's what I have. That's what I have Panchito in usually when I like have draw Panchito from Disney, I don't like to draw the sombrero unless like it's part of the part of the look, right? So I like it when he's wearing like a cowboy hat or something because that fits too. He's
That's a good. So, you know what? Let's make Speedy Gonzalez look like a deal.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yes, the boots, the hat, the mustache. Yes, you'll look like Ordeal.
Okay, all right, hold on. I know how we can talk about Marvin. To, like, please, Grim. Have you all heard of the canceled Marvin the Martian live action movie?
I was gonna bring that up.
No,
I was gonna bring
tell me about it.
Oh, you gotta see that. You gotta see that. Like it's like the Woody Woodpecker movie with Marvin Martian. He's like, puny Earthling, I'm inside your living room.
Oh, Mom's gonna kill me if I get lasers on the couch.
Here, let me send an image of it.
Yes, please. It's like ridiculous.
There's like actual concept images.
Yeah, no, there's like a full like three.
Oh,
yeah, there was a short film of this.
Ooh, it looks so nice.
Oh, please show him like.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put Marvin on screen.
Show Marvin like next to like the Woody Woodpecker child actor, please. It's such a weird concept for a movie.
I think it's worth noting too. Marvin the Martian is like 2 feet tall in this too.
Yeah, he's in like the canon of this. I think he's supposed to be like a toy that came to life. Cause he's like, it takes place like on Christmas. And he's like, whoa, a new present. He opens it up and it's like a Marvin the Martian doll. And then it gets up and it starts talking and threatening him.
That's why.
I don't know.
Here's my question. Is it the toy like specifically Marvin the Martian from the Looney Tunes, or is the toy just like generic space alien guy, and then it is just Marvin the Martian?
I think the latter is what it's supposed to be. It's just like a space alien toy.
Okay,
so it's basically that one action figure movie where the action figures come to life and threaten the family.
Like the Joe Dante movie?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't use them words. What is it called?
What?
Little soldiers, tiny soldiers, something like
that.
Oh.
Yeah, small soldiers.
Thank you. That one. And you know what? It could have been Chucky. It could have been Chucky too. I forgot there's more toy horror movies.
I feel like the concept of making a Looney Tunes movie based on one character and then making said movie like a live action like little person like little animated person meets live action person movie is so funny to me because like has anyone ever looked at Looney Tunes like, oh, I want Bugs Bunny to go to New York and like help a businessman with his like business?
Hey Ryan, yes.
I mean, at least that is like, oh, it's Bugs Bunny. He's like a big like character and he like messes with people. Like, but Marvin the Martian, having him in a full movie and that's the concept of it? Like, who would I don't dislike the guy, but like who would we don't need like a whole who's gonna watch that?
There's also Marvin's like a villain too in everything he's in.
Yeah.
Because you want an anti-hero, Ryan? Sometimes they just come out there and they're just like, "Hey, he's a shitty guy. Bring him in. We got a movie about him. He's the next Walter White, baby. He's gonna do it."
It's like a really deep like movie, like make you think about like Marvin's actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
He talked to his wife.
It's the Joker of Looney Tunes movies.
Yeah. I just put this guy holding a gun next to Walter White holding a gun. It's the same thing.
God. All right. Any final things to say about Looney Tunes before we move on to our next topic?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
This is gonna be a 3-hour episode. I'm
No,
gonna be
listen.
so sad because this is new
Space
Kirby
Jam
game.
2 is going to come out, and I
Whoa,
swear.
whoa, hold on. Before you continue, Renee in the chat, please mute right now because Renee told me earlier. I did a Super Mario 63 stream, and Renee was on. And they said that they had no idea what Space Jam 2 was going to be about. And I just said, please, I pray that you never find out, and you just like see the trailer, and your like nostalgia critic jaw just drops.
My nostalgia jaw dropped.
So
Okay,
again,
this is not,
Renee. Okay.
Well, this is not about. I don't know anything about Space Jam 2 either.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
I'm just gonna say this on the record. If Lola in Space Jam 2, if she's in it, if she is not like exactly how she is in the Looney Tunes show, then it's all for nothing. It's pointless. If they make her like a nothing character who can't participate in slapstick like she was in Space Jam 1, then I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so genuinely angry because she was so good in the Looney Tunes show.
If she is not sexy in Looney Tunes 2, sexy 40-something, I will not watch it.
Oh my god!
Hold on.
Put it away.
Did you not think it was hilarious when the Monstars shorts fell down and then she said "nice butt"?
Yeah, she did say that. I do remember her saying that.
What about when she used her strong feminine wiles to stand up to that big man and say, "Don't call me doll," and then she fell in love with him.
Yeah, she's like, they're like sexualizing her and like being weird around her, and then she's like, "Oh, you guys are pigs." And then she like leaves the room, like she leaves the gym, and then the game they go to the big basketball game, and then she's like there again. Like, what happened there?
She saw Michael Jordan and was like, oh, that was Michael Jordan. Yeah,
she did not seem to. She did not seem to care for any of the Looney Tunes. In fact, found them all quite piggish and disgusting, and did not care for Bugs Bunny's advances. But then, like, she plays basketball with him one time, and she gives him a kiss, a big old kiss.
Ooh, you know what? The one thing I will say about Lola, no, that's it. Her concept, not necessary. She could have just showed up, and I would have cheered for her. She didn't have to be anywhere near Bugs Bunny. We all know Bugs Bunny would have never done that. He respects women.
Yes.
And
Amen.
I for one would. Lola, she can just stay. She's doing her thing. She's playing basketball with Michael Jordan. That's it. That's how I believe in the canon of Space Jam.
Yeah, speaking of like Lola and Space Jam, and not to spoil anything about Space Jam 2 for Renee in the chat because I really want to preserve that innocence. It's a really weird thing. Like, what do you do? Like, do you go back on her characterization that she got in the Looney Tunes show, or is it a sort of thing where like that show wasn't like popular enough and like more people think of her as her like the first movie personality, but also like her personality in the first movie is so outdated that like that's not a character you can really do anything with anymore.
You're gonna go like girl boss her. She's gonna be a girl boss.
She's gonna be like Velma.
She's gonna be like Velma. I was about to say she's gonna be like Velma from
Bader Ginsburg.
When the people Space Jam 2 caters to are the people who watched Space Jam 1 when they were kids.
Yeah.
I personally love Looney Tunes, but a lot of people have not seen Looney Tunes. Well, people our age haven't seen Looney Tunes since Space Jam or when it was on at 12 p.m. on Cartoon Network. Like, there's nobody actively following Looney Tunes right now. So, caters to people who saw Space Jam 1 where she was just the sexy love interest. They're gonna girl boss her.
Yeah, that's I think they're
Run the
gonna.
business.
I don't expect Looney Tunes show Lola. I think it's gonna be classic Lola and just like girl
That
boss
makes me
her.
so angry.
She's gonna put her hands.
Yeah.
She's gonna put her.
Lola.
Overwatch Lola. She's gonna put her
Yeah.
hands. She's gonna put her hands on hip and go seriously.
Seriously? Serious? And then Bugs gonna like, "Nyeh, awkward."
If you ever use Bug's name in vain like that again,
Oh,
God.
Porky's gonna be like, "I believe, guys, we got a little situation."
this is bad. This is really bad.
Sylvester.
Yeah.
you know, sometimes I forget Sylvester can talk.
No, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, one more thing about the Looney Tunes show is that like a lot of the characters are like animals and they're like still people, but Sylvester, who can talk and talks to characters in the show, and has like a mom. Okay, he lives
His
with
mom?
Granny. No, yeah, he lives with Granny. You know, with Tweety, they do the whole shenanigans thing. You know how that goes. There's an episode where he like is like, I haven't visited my mom in years, and so he goes to visit her, and he like just travels to see her, and then she has like an apartment, and like she lives in like Florida or whatever. Like she's a person, and then he's like my mom's a nag and she's dating a new guy, and I'm annoyed with this, so he goes back to Granny's, and this is like a cat. Like, what is his? Can you just do that? Can you just like
He's a
be a
foreign
pet?
exchange student.
Yep.
You know, can I just say? I think in Space Jam 2, the character who's gonna hold like say awkward is gonna be the coyote. He's gonna hold the sign that's gonna say awkward on it.
Oh my god, he is.
Actually, I think he already did that. I'm positive he did.
Marvin's gonna be like, "That is so wrong on so many levels."
Like
Oh.
catchphrases for the adult TV show.
This
that they're
is
gonna come
no,
out
this
with?
is like trailer quotes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
That's exactly what it is. They're gonna give Marvin a girlfriend.
Rabbit.
They're gonna give Marvin a girlfriend. Her name's gonna be Egg.
Egg?
Had like, you know, in Duck Digers.
Okay, I see this DDD. I feel the energy of it.
Oh my!
I have
hold on. Okay. I had to put
that on
I had to put another. Rosa drew an image.
Yeah, go ahead and put that image in there.
From Kirby
Okay.
Future.
No, I
Um,
know.
I don't like this image.
Girlfriend. Someone's yelling at me in the chat. They broke up.
We need a new like Marvin that's like the same but like pink.
Yeah, Egg.
And then I'm trying to segue this into the Crudes trailer. news.
Oh yeah. Okay.
'Cause we were just talking about animated trailers.
Who's the Crudes? Is it the one from last time?
What?
Is this Crudes too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
this is Crudes A New Age.
I need to talk. I have like nothing to say on the actual trailer. It's just whatever. What I want to talk about is the fact that like this movie comes out in 2 months and they didn't say anything about it until right now.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
They did like mention like they were doing a sequel, but I think it was so like unsure if it was gonna happen.
Yeah, no. They mentioned they were gonna do a sequel, then said nothing about it for like a year. I feel like, and then 2 months before it came out, they dropped a poster and a trailer. And it's like, oh, this comes out in 2 months. Bye.
I mean, hey, pretty big surprise for the Crudes fans out there.
There's a second one.
Yeah, this is I think this is like a weird, because when I think of DreamWorks sequels, you know, I think of like Madagascar, Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, and these movies are like kind of like household names in like the DreamWorks house, you know. Like you think of DreamWorks, you think of these movies, How to Train Your Dragon. But the Crudes is kind of one of those. I compared it to like Turbo, where it's like, have you seen the Crudes? Oh no, I haven't seen it. Was it good? Yeah, it was alright. It was a DreamWorks movie. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like 3 tiers of DreamWorks stuff. There's like the stuff that is like laughably bad that's fun to watch. There's like the oh yeah, that exists movies, and then there's like the masterpiece stuff.
Yeah. This is in that like yep. It does have great art design. Thank you, Holly from Real Life, for pointing that out in the chat. I think that you know, I watched the first movie some years ago. I don't remember much about it, but I do like how the world looks. They have so many like interesting like animals. It's really cool. I think the guy who made Lilo and Stitch like designed the characters.
Oh.
That makes sense because he also did Toothless too.
Mm-hmm. You can really see it in like the baby characters. He looks a lot like Stitch. Like her mouth opens.
A Madagascar crossover with the Croods?
How would that work?
How would that
Why
work?
wouldn't it work?
No, you know what we need? We need like a cross like Studio Ice Age crossover with the Croods. That's what we need.
Okay. Actually, that probably works a lot better than my thing. I gotta throw it away now.
We'll get back to Madagascar though. You know.
I don't know. It's just weird. I have never seen like because like they do this with games all the time. Like Paper Mario Origami King was announced 2 months before it released. Like I'm used to that with games. I've never seen like a big animated movie though, just like be basically announced 2 months before it's released.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's an unusual year.
That's I mean that's true for sure.
It's possible that they just were like not sure when it was gonna come out and they were working on it still, and they're like, okay, we don't want to like say the wrong date
Right.
like too early. So they're like, okay, we're definitely releasing it now, so we'll go ahead and announce that.
I'll say one other thing too. Maybe the budget for this was a bit lower than most because from what the trailer showed, this looks like it takes place mostly in one location.
Perhaps.
I don't know. There are some good like environmental.
Oh,
shots.
for sure, yeah.
I think it's gonna be like there's gonna be like an A plot and a B plot. One of them is mostly in that little village, and the other one is like, come on, let's go on an adventure. And they like go outside the wall.
Here's my biggest wildest prediction that will not happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the girl who name's Eep, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's going to break up with Guy and get together with that girl she meets, and that's going to be the moral of the story is to become a lesbian.
All right.
That's my prediction. There we go. Like I'm gonna sit out now for
Pretty
the rest of the podcast. I did my work.
Are the sloths? Are the sloths going to get together?
Yes.
So our
Surprise!
Holly's talking about this in chat. That's the vibe she gets, but it's not gonna happen. Do you ever have that vibe where like it feels like two girl characters or like two guy characters are supposed to get together and then they just don't because like
They
you know.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That probably happens so much. Like with like Mystery Incorporated, right? That happened there, right?
Yeah.
I
They
remember
had, like Velma like breaking up with Shaggy or whatever.
I can't remember the show or something or the movie. No, it's Trolls World Tour, I think. I remember. I swear I saw it. I swear I saw a tweet from someone who like worked in the movie saying like, "Oh yeah, no, I fully." I think they like shipped like Poppy and like the Rock Troll. I'm like, oh yeah. That was the one we all liked.
Yeah.
They were
what's
really
funny? They did. I'll be honest. I watched Trolls World Tour. I enjoyed it. Those two characters, Poppy and I forget the name of the rock girl, but they don't really interact that much in the movie.
That's
like,
true,
to
yeah.
be honest. Like there was like they did in the trailer, they did like the kind of play on the first Trolls trailer, and they had them like fucking the rock troll like playing her guitar really aggressively at Poppy. That scene is not in the final movie. Like they don't meet face to face until like the last like I want to say like 15 to 20 minutes of the movie.
And then they did a lesbianism. You saw them. She put
That's true.
the rainbow on, and it was a pride parade all of a sudden. That movie did something.
No, I'm not discounting that. I'm just saying if you want to go into that movie and you're like, oh, I can't wait to see all their like cute interactions, you are going to be waiting an hour and 10 minutes until you see them meet with each other.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I stopped paying attention before and after the Funk Trolls. That's
fair.
Oh, the Funk Trolls. I thought they were the best part of the movie too. I liked.
Me too. I really liked like. I felt like that was a point where I felt like I was really getting into the movie.
That was like a point where like, oh wow, there's more to this than just being a silly Trolls movie.
Yeah.
There is actually the Centaur ones. I like their designs. Even one of them is named Dawn. But I just did not see my eyes. I could not see them.
You don't like country? You don't like country music?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I like Trolls World Tour more than like any Pixar sequel.
Whoa, even more than.
I might
more than Toy Story 2.
No, hold on. I might put a pin in for Toy Story 2. I might give that the upper, but I like it more than like every other one, pretty much.
I can separate them for you, Ryan. Just put Toy Story, except for 4. You can leave 4 in the trash. You can put everybody else over here, and I will allow you to say that.
Finding Dory is someone's favorite movie.
Probably.
I like Finding Dory. I liked it more than I liked Incredibles 2.
Okay, I'll give you that. I liked it more than Incredibles 2 too.
I have a lot of feelings about Incredibles 2 that I can't articulate well. I don't even hate Incredibles 2, and I don't know if I like it either.
It is such a like. Well, that was a fun movie, but like, that was a good. It's a good sequel for a movie. Okay, if The Incredibles was a movie that did not warrant a sequel or get you excited for a sequel at all, like it would have been fine. But like the fact that like when you finish The Incredibles, that feeling of like, okay, if there's a sequel to this, that's gonna be awesome, right? And you don't really get that.
Well, it feels like it's like the way it ends. It's like they're putting on their masks. They're about to like fight crime. It's like, oh man, I can't wait to see them working as like a cohesive team in superhero like situations. And then you don't see that like ever.
Oh, go on, Rosa.
It really sounds like it's just like the only kid with like the one person party, like not created with them being dynamic.
Yeah, I also want to say, Incredibles 2 had the distinct also like problem that it came out like right near Spider-Verse, which is like a superhero movie that's a million times better.
It competed with like it for the, or did it get nominated for like an award even?
Yeah, it got nominated.
Okay, so it competed with Spider-Verse, and that's like, you know.
They thought they were gonna win, but they didn't.
Remember, I thought they were gonna win with Ralph Breaks the Internet.
They really.
Are we gonna start it on that?
I really don't.
They really thought, huh? They really thought like their movie where Ralph Sally looks at internet comments was gonna mean something, huh?
Before we move on from like talking about like the Croods trailer too much, Holly from real life, as we all are very familiar with, everyone here is, even everyone in the chat. Say hi, Holly from real life. So she wanted me to bring this up. I don't know if I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel evil. So like the night before, how do I bring? No, there's no good way to bring this up. I showed her a list of things that were gonna be. I said like these are all gonna be in the Croods 2 trailer, and it was stuff like nailed it and awkward and guys we got company and didn't see that coming and what's the worst that could happen and seriously and in English please, like a list of a bunch of that stuff. Like this is all gonna be in the Croods trailer. So she wanted me to bring up that we thought of a joke about Ruth Bader Ginsburg where she'd be Rock Bader Ginsburg. And someone else, and like the day after that, like she died, and I was like,
hold on, you might just need to give it a second.
Okay.
All right, are we back? Are we back?
We're back.
Ruth Gaydon's
did break the internet. I did see him.
I'm so sorry that I made a Ruth Boulder Ginsburg joke on stream. I want to apologize to all the girl bosses out there in chat. I'm really sorry.
Steve broke the internet. Oh wow.
I just watched our stream view count go down from 40 to 12 in real time.
Oh no. Okay, I won't make any more jokes. I won't even mention RBG. I won't make any jokes about how she's in like every like Hollywood movie. There's like a character's like, I'm Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and like, okay, I'm not gonna make any jokes about that. I'm gonna wipe that from my trailer jokes list.
That's actually like the stream going down, and not like the roof joke.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I can do this. Roof Kanda forever. My daughter said as she heard the news.
Ruth what?
So remember when someone made up that their daughter crossed their arms and said Wakanda forever?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the tweet.
Did that happen? Did they
Someone
say
made
that? Did someone
No,
say
no, someone made that up. Someone made up a tweet that their daughter said that.
like no, were they trying to pass that off like or was that a joke?
No, they were trying to be real with their like, oh, I told my daughter about the news, and she looked at me and did the like Wakanda pose, and she said Wakanda forever, and everyone was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, the stream's gonna go offline again. No, no. Ruth, can that be our new like our catchphrase? We'll like end off every stream with Ruth Conda forever.
No, you cannot.
Cut the feed.
All right. Did any other news happen this week? Like animation or game news?
Well, do you want sad news?
Sure.
I don't know if this counts. But
Okay.
you know, the Dark Crystal.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I don't know. I kind of felt bad because when I heard that, like, that's gonna be a thing that lasts for one season because Netflix would be like, this wasn't Stranger Things immediately. We have to cancel it.
Yeah. But at least in like 30 years, it's gonna have such a cult following that they're gonna renew it again.
Also, well,
Oh, go on.
I was gonna say another piece of news. The Left 4 Dead update is coming soon, right on the 24th.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, for once they decided to update a game because, you know, everyone loves the game. Did it for them.
Yeah, I haven't played Left 4 Dead. This seems like your guys' ballpark, so go on.
Is that the game with the spacemen?
No,
You could put Spaceman.
you can mod it though. It's a very easily modded game.
Yeah, and like I guess my friend Susie said it best, but I also really appreciate that someone went to trouble of, like, modding in like character skins of like all obscure Little Witch Academia character.
It's very weird to me from a distance, so they would just suddenly update this because Valve can be weird about like updating games. Like Team Fortress 2 just is like pretty much a walking corpse right now.
It's pretty much because like the community did the updates for them.
That's fair.
Yeah, and it's probably gonna happen with TF2. At least that's what we're hoping for. Because like, a team of people created like an update concept or an update that can like fix TF2, and you're just waiting on like the go ahead for like Valve. Like any problem you have with TF2 can be fixed in an instant as soon as Valve approves it. So that's yeah.
All right. Yeah. Any other exciting news for the week?
Put Among Us in here.
Oh, that's true. So Among Us, which is a hit game about spacemen. So they were gonna make an Among Us 2 was the original plan, but the first one got so popular that they just kind of decided like, oh, let's just update the first one. So it's gonna get a bunch of, because the game wasn't big until like this month pretty much. So they weren't expecting it to like get so much attention. So now the goal is just kind of like, oh, we're gonna fine tune the game. Like they're gonna fix the servers. They're gonna add some like new maps. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope they add a whole suit.
I also heard that there's gonna be an Among Us 2 movie. No, Among Us movie.
What?
Yeah, someone told me that they're gonna be an Among Us movie starring Ryan Reynolds as one of the space.
You're telling a fib.
Rosa's Tall Tales.
I mean, it's possible.
It is. The way this.
The rhino escape from the San Diego Zoo is gonna crash through my window.
The way Among Us got like big is very interesting to me because it happened very suddenly, and the reason it got big was because that the Henry Stickmin game that I know nothing about came out, and I have no idea how that got popular. But like the repercussion of that getting popular is it caused a boom in interest for the other game Among Us, and now that got popular too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the distraction dance really distracted everybody, huh?
Other piece of news.
Yeah.
Madagascar: A Little Wild finally came out.
Oh, thank God.
We've all been talking about that for a while. So what did we all think of the first episode?
I did not watch.
Well,
It was sort of wild that like Mark Jr. was a character.
Shut up. That doesn't make any sense. Why would Mort Jr. be a character?
Just
It's set like 10 years before the first movie.
But
I
I mean,
already
like,
have the review. I wrote the review. I actually watched the show. Steve, did you watch this show?
I did. I only got to the first episode, but
Yeah, I'm ready. I got it. Don't
Okay.
worry about
all right.
it.
Thank
So
you, thank
here are
you.
my thoughts on the first episode. I think there needs to be more parental control.
What?
These
What do you
kids are
mean by that?
around doing whatever they want, and I think that should stop. Therefore,
do you mean, the animals?
Please give me a second. See, I really just want to get because it's
Okay,
really
okay,
close to
uh-huh.
my heart.
All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I think Granny should be in the show now.
Like from the Looney Tunes?
Yes, that one. Because the reason that Baby Looney Tunes worked is because Grandma was there.
Now, can I ask a question? What do you mean by Baby Looney Tunes and working?
Ryan, you really challenged my spirit here. It's interesting that you said that. Okay, I'll write that down. But anyway, so Granny's gotta be in it next time. And I actually feel like Alex Baby could have had better voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Did
then
Actually
Screw
gotten
that
like a sound voice
6-year-old.
actor?
Screw that 6-year-old that voices him.
No.
did they get Eddie Murphy for the guy? No, they didn't get him.
You want
What?
Eddie? You want Eddie
Eddie
Murphy?
Murphy?
What?
Whoa.
Why would you want Eddie Murphy for
Alex the
Martin?
Lion?
You said Marty. Marty. You said Marty.
Martin?
It's Chris Rock.
Yes.
So
Yes,
anyway,
oh my.
they gotta
yeah.
get him in there.
Mhm.
These are my criticisms. I'm really working through it. Giraffe Baby doesn't have to be there.
His name's
Melvin?
Melman.
His
Melman.
name's Martin.
What's wrong with Melman?
Martin. It's Martin.
Martin. What's wrong with Martin the baby giraffe?
He reminds me of Adventures.
I don't like him because he is in the Madagascar movie flashback, and he's there. He does not look like that flashback.
What does he look like? Does he look less cute?
A chibi version of him in this one.
San Diego.
Wow.
Like, show me the flashback from Madagascar Escape to Africa. It's been a while.
God.
I actually can't. He had a little cone, and he was a baby. Was talking to him, and he was just like, "Hey, people die." And then Melman was just like, "Oh, word," and he got scared. So that's what happened. Anyway, back to my criticism. The hippo, she's fine.
Yeah, Gloria's never done anything wrong ever.
Gloria's not once done anything wrong. She has really great taste in men sometimes, and she's just a very powerful. Like, she makes a very powerful baby too. So
I like in the trailer.
kind of transferred.
I like in the
So,
trailer
like-
when she goes, "Guess I should have seen that coming."
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
dude. Ryan, I like when you do that, where you say something from a trailer and it just pops right back. Oh god,
That's our show.
I like
Our
to
show
bring
is
up-
like that's the conceit of our whole podcast, that we like quoting trailers.
and then it just pops vividly in your head.
So, like, I like to bring up, remember the deleted scenes in, like, one of the Madagascar movie where Gloria gives birth?
I need to find out that I really need to find out if that's real. I need to like listen to the DVD commentaries of every like Madagascar film to see if that's real, because I that's like on the wiki, and
Why don't
I
you just hide the receipts? Just show us. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
no, it's like a scene that like didn't. It was a version of the movie that never got made, I think, is the thing.
So this is real.
Well, if the wiki is to be believed about this one point, it's apparently it's from like a DVD commentary. I'll have to look into that, but they said that there was supposed to be a subplot in the movie where Gloria is pregnant and Melman helps her deliver the baby. And so there's like a scene where she gives birth, and like the birth juice like washes away the penguin.
Oh, stop that!
I look imagining like the penguins getting like swept away like bowling pins.
Oh my god!
And they said they got rid of it because they wanted to save like the Gloria Melman dynamic for the second movie. So apparently this is like a commentary for Escape to Africa where they said this.
I'm like imagining like the birthing juices like hit the penguins like a bowling knockover. It was like
Stop using that word.
What, birth juice?
Birthing.
The birth brine.
Isn't that a game?
What?
There's a fighting game that just has birthing in the title.
I don't
want to Google that and like.
Yeah,
find
I don't know,
something
Rose. You're gonna have to send us a link. Link, please. Link, please.
Oh yeah, let me open up my Steam in a bit.
Can I just say it was very bold of Madagascar a little while to like not include the penguins in it.
Well, I mean, continuity-wise, you know.
I mean,
they
sort of, I also say it's cowardly that they didn't add in like more mentions.
No, listen. I think they're trying to be more faithful to the Madagascar continuity. Penguins of Madagascar sort of played around with that, with like having the lemurs at the zoo, and it's sort of like, well, that doesn't really make sense. It's like, oh, whatever, they're funny. So I'm glad that they're like respecting the sturdy canon.
Then why doesn't Melman have his like little code then?
Well, it's like a year later.
There is Mort lore that like respects the continuity.
What?
What?
The Mort lore.
The Mort lore?
Yeah.
No, sure. Like, there's nothing that contradicts that in the movies.
Like, you could put in like a Mort kid there. He could either be an adult or like just like the Mort son.
What would he do? Okay, what would Mort Jr. add to this preschool show for babies?
Be the parental figure, and then we have his that Mort Jr. son. It's like Mort is like immortal or something, and he had like a lot of kids, and that's for like the child that survived and procreated. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, Taco.
Also, I like how you brought up like Granny. My first thought was the actual grandma character in Madagascar that like tries to kill Alex.
Not her.
I hope they bring her. They haven't put her in anything in a while. She wasn't in the third one.
It's because she dies. They left her in They left her in Africa.
Not in the third.
That's true. They did leave her in Africa.
Look at that.
Wait, she and her dog died.
Her dog. What's wrong with like? What was her name? Mr. Chu. Why do I know that?
Rabies.
Mr. Chu, here's your little private from Madagascar. Oh, Skipper, save me! I'm being eaten by Mr. Chu.
Rabies.
I didn't get to say what I thought of the Madagascar a Little Wild.
Well, what did you think? Give us like a short summary so we can move on.
I thought it was, I thought it's a good. I actually feel it's like a good like little kids show from what I've seen. Like it's fun. I was entertained by it. Honestly, I wasn't really bored. If I had like a child, I could probably sit down and get invested in that with them. I like their like how they have like the chimpanzee characters, but like it's played a little more like I had something to say about this. I should have written it down. But it's like man, I wish I knew what I had to say about these little chimpanzees they had. They're not the chimps from like the movies.
Okay.
But they added like a new girl chimp.
Hashtag girl chimp.
Is she from Hoboken?
What?
Hoboken. There was also a girl chimp from Hoboken in Penguins of Madagascar.
Hoboken?
Yeah, the Hoboken Zoo.
What?
Yeah, Penguins of Madagascar. There was a girl chimp from Hoboken.
So they added these two new chimp characters, and I like them. Like they have like they communicate in like sign language. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really had something insightful to say about this, and I just forgot.
Hey, it's okay, Slugger.
We'll talk about it next week when we've seen all 6 episodes and we have more to say.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes.
But yeah, I was surprised a little bit. I thought, it would be kind of like, I thought it'd feel like more cynical or unbearable, but it's a fine like kids show, like a little kids show.
All right. So I think that's all for news this week. Did anyone watch or play anything else this week?
I only play World of Warcraft, so
I'm up to date with like the American manga release of Dead Demons.
Okay. You've told me a bit about this. Any fun thoughts?
No fun thoughts.
Oh no.
Sad thoughts. It's so frustrating. Like, you know, Devilman Crybaby and how people feel like depressed after that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel reading Dead Demons.
Oh no.
I didn't know we could talk about anime in this.
You could talk about anime, yeah.
Talk about whatever you want, Don.
Oh, whoa! I want to talk about a cool anime.
Okay.
I want to talk about Yu Yu Hakusho.
All right. Go on.
Thank you for waking me up.
What is it?
Yu Yu Hakusho. See, but I noticed that you're always typing when something comes wild like this, like Dead Demons or Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, I don't know any of this stuff.
Yu Yu Hakusho is the fun show with the 4 kids, and they fight demons, and then they do a tournament.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, they have a real good time. The first season, they don't know what they're doing, and then the other 3 seasons, they only fight. They're only in the tournament. And
They live and they train and they fight with Furious 5.
Oh, Poe is not there. Poe is not in this instance. But Shifu is there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Shifu's there. The guy from Rent.
Okay, the guy from Rent, Shifu, demons. Okay.
Yusuke Urameshi is a delinquent. He doesn't play by the rules, and he is a spirit detective.
All right.
A detective on the edge. Hank Hill is also in it. Thank you, Nate Duder. He is in it.
Kick your ass.
I was like,
walked up to a demon and said that point blank.
Rosa, how did you say that like perfectly?
Cause I'm right here. What?
Thank you.
You better use that spirit gun of yours. I have no time for this, ninny.
Ninny? What has Hank Hill ever called someone a ninny?
You are cursed by the British.
All right.
What?
Anyone else like watch or play anything this week? I just like want to make sure everyone has their chance before we get to questions. We gotta go a little fast.
I ran out of Looney Tunes show to watch, so I've started just watching the Looney Tunes, like the actual like Looney Tunes that they offer you on HBO Max. And like my favorite part about watching those is when like Bugs Bunny or Daffy like looks at the camera, like looks at the audience and like says something like, you know, something funny like "Ain't I a stinker?"
Something funny, something meta like, "Oh, the writers in this episode."
Yeah, exactly. Like that shit. Like anybody who's heard me on my gym partners podcast or anything, no, I fucking hate fourth wall jokes, meta jokes. I just think they're boring and lame. But there's something about having Bugs Bunny look you right in the eyes and be like, "Yeah, this is what I do for the rest of the picture," and then like continue to like harass a man is just very funny.
I when you mentioned that on Twitter, I started laughing. I thought about Daffy. He's in the middle of an argument and someone says something and he just looks and raises his eyebrow at the camera. I'm like, okay. What was
Yeah, I think that stuff is like cute because I'm like with like newer stuff, you know, like I could just see them like, "Hey, tweeters, you know, post this moment." But there's something so like, huh?
It's okay to say Gumball.
But like there is something like with like Looney Tunes. It's such a classic show that I feel like you wouldn't see that a lot in cartoons at the time.
Right.
So it's like a bit more like charming. It feels a little intimate because Bugs Bunny's like a classic character.
But
yeah,
like,
he's giving you a little wink, you know.
Yeah,
the fact that like these were also theatrical cartoons and he only came out like before a movie or theaters.
Right. Yeah. The one thing I liked, the one thing that still haunts me actually is Bugs Bunny confirming that they were in front of a live studio audience that one time. Because he was in the middle of saying something or doing something. I think he was conducting something. And this guy he kept coughing and sneezing, and he pulled out a gun and shot the man.
Whoa, that one's gonna
Whoa.
show up on Doug Walker's Dark Tunes.
Probably. And there was another one where the guy tried to leave, and Daffy was like, sit back down. Like, what the
Didn't you, like smash a guy in one moment?
What?
I remember, but I think they either like hit a guy in the audience.
Hey, remember when Bugs Bunny ate a carrot?
What the fuck? No, he didn't. Shut up.
Yeah, he did. He did. In episode
Remember?
752 of the Looney Tunes.
I don't think he ever finished this with a carrot.
Huh?
He has.
Oh, remember that special where it's in version like newer animations or something?
Yeah. The one where they like made Daffy all fucked up?
Yeah, it was like
Like, hello, Bugs.
What was that for?
You got like a real human mouth.
yeah.
Oh, the
I
the
love it
Halloween
in the
thingy.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, yeah.
What was that, Lucy?
Tell me, Lucy.
So I'm just
What was that, Lucy?
reading. I'm just reading Grimm's comment, and we're
Oh,
playing.
okay.
I think it's fucked up.
Me too. I also enjoy that Grimm.
Ah, good times with the Looney Tunes. They sure were fucked up, huh?
All right.
We sure were loony.
They're
Last.
tiny. They're toony.
They're all.
I
Oh.
didn't mean to make this so big.
We didn't even mention like the Animaniacs trailer.
Oh shit! This
What?
guy. Wait, they
I
didn't
just
do
I
a-
just remembered.
They haven't shown too much, like in terms of, like what it's actually going to look like.
Hey, what's this?
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it so big. I guess you're catching up to the.
That was a jump scare.
Daffy Duck custom night jump scare.
I hate that.
No, I don't know. I didn't really ever. Can I tell the story of my relationship with Animaniacs? As a kid,
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I watched Nostalgia Critic as a kid, and he thought it was the greatest cartoon ever. I'm like a little kid, like, what is the cartoon? You don't say so. And then I watched the show, and I didn't get any of the jokes, but I pretended to, so everyone online would think I was cool.
I think Animaniacs is fun. I think a lot of this is maybe controversial. There is a good bit of it that doesn't stand up anymore, just in terms of like the references are outdated because it's a very reference heavy show.
Mm.
References are a bit outdated. Some things are just kind of weird. But I think in general I guess the vibe of it is still enjoyable because it's like wacky cartoon antics, and that's always a fun time. So I'm excited to see what they can do with it, and after our many years of newer cartoons and kind of I'm sure it'll still be wacky and zany, but it might be a bit more relevant. I just hope they don't do something that will make me go ooh.
No, I remember one of the things I hear about like the animated is that like imagine like Bugs Bunny but more malicious or something like that.
Somehow more malicious. Those kids are brutal.
Yeah, I hear like Bugs retaliate. Bugs and Daffy they retaliate, but damn, they just fuck up whoever they want to.
They instigate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the instigator.
Rob Paulson, father of Ash Paulson, returns.
Yeah, Rob Paulson, voice of that one guy in Metal Gear that one time.
Voice of everyone from every cartoon ever.
He's actually he's Tosh.
Yeah, he is one of the Goofy Gophers.
He's Tosh. One of the
That's
Goofy Gophers.
right.
How did
Yes,
you
he
do
is.
that?
Yeah,
How did you bring
Yakko-
it back to Goofy Gophers? We were so close.
yeah. Yakko and Wacko's voice actors, Rob Paulson and the other guy, they both Whack and Tosh. It's very funny to me.
Oh man.
I hope Animaniacs has lore baiting. That's a good comment.
Like,
I like that.
what would the Animaniacs lore bait be?
There's some pretty good, like, why did they live in that tower? Like, who made them?
More the cold one.
Yeah.
Pinky and the Brain lore. I don't know. Elmira.
Elmira, yeah.
I'm just grasping for things from Animaniacs that I can talk about.
Really?
Freakazoid comes back.
Hey, it's me, Freakazoid. Hey.
He eats one potato chip. I feel like that's the best.
I'm freakazoid and I'm gay.
Don't think the gay Animaniacs. They should put a gay character in Animaniacs.
Wacko isn't Wacko kind of gay?
Isn't
Wacko's a little gay.
Wacko what?
They're all a little gay.
We're tiny. We're toony. We're all a little gay.
Well, I was one of the last public things I went to before the disease. As I went to a con and I sat in a Rob Paulson panel, and I wanted to ask him a question about Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because he does a voice or two on there, and he also did like some voice directing.
Yeah.
But the line to ask questions was so incredibly long that I just didn't bother. And I was like, somebody will ask him about it. No, everybody just wanted to ask him about like really, really old roles he used to play. And it was starting to aggravate me because every single one of them was like, so, and like Animaniacs, what was your favorite episode of What's your favorite line from Animaniacs? It's like, guys, he's done like a million things. Can you ask him literally anything else? I'm going crazy. He did Bubsy the Bobcat.
He did do that. Damn.
Did anyone ask about Carl Weezer?
Yes, people asked about Carl Weezer. I think, or at least somebody asked about like Pete's son, PJ.
PJ, yeah, I was just about that.
PJ and Carl and how they sounded similar.
Flunk my math test, Max. I gotta study hard. He
mentioned that they were working on the new Animaniacs. He said that he was like really looking forward to people seeing it because he said that has a lot of the old charm and more importantly, he says that there's like good music, which I'm excited for. The music.
Oh, good.
All right.
Did anyone ask him about his son?
Yeah, did anyone ask about Ash Paulson from Game Explain?
No, I think that he told the story about how I gotta look it up who he is in Metal Gear. It's gonna like blow your mind.
It's like it's like something Fox.
Wait, he is he's Gray Fox.
Yeah,
Okay.
wow.
Rob Paulson is Gray.
Fox?
Yeah, Rob
Super
Paulson
Smash
plays.
Brothers.
He told the story about how like his son was playing the game, and then like his son saw his name in like the credits or something, and was like, "Dad, you're this guy." And Rob Paulson just doesn't play video games. I'm pretty sure. So he was just like, "Yeah, I think I did that role." And his like son was like, "Wow," like that's the only time he's ever acknowledged like his voice acting.
I'm gonna be like a bitch who goes to like the panel and like everyone in the panel's like, I want to ask about Yakko, and then I'd be like, and I really like your son's Game Explain show.
Yeah, he voices Cyborg Ninja as well as Gray Fox. Wait, or is it the same character? I don't know.
I believe that is the same
Cyber
character.
Ninja Gray Fox is what it says, and I assumed they were two different characters, but they might be the same character.
No. How did he even get a role like that? Because like that Gray Fox is just like, hurt me more, Snake.
He's a talented guy.
Yeah.
He's got range.
He's got the range. Yeah.
All right, I'll talk about what I was watching next week because we're a little too late. I'll be probably watching it still by then. I guess we can do a few questions before we end off. So this is the part where if you have a question, we'll.
I didn't really do anything.
Oh my goodness.
Probably
Is
answer
this
them.
that kind of show where they ask questions?
You just do we usually just like one or two at the end, just for fun.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Gotta wait for them to come.
I watched The Last Airbender. If anyone thinks that's fun.
Say that for next week. Yeah. We're like almost 2 hours in. We gotta save some stuff. Nobody has.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I really do not. No.
Oh, here's one.
What is it? Read it, Don.
Oh, me? Okay. Octo Mra asks if any Kirby spin-off besides Air Ride and ones that already have sequels were to get another game, which one would you want the most?
I like how they have to say besides Air Ride because we'd all say Air Ride.
Yeah.
Probably.
Dream Course then. Kirby's Dream Course. I want that to get like a full like sequel, have different, you could play as different characters, like there's little different ball forms of like Maglor Marks or like Bandana Waddle Dee, and there's like more courses and things like that. I want like just take Kirby's Dream Course, like I want it to still kind of look the same though, is the thing is I don't want it to look like 3D rendered graphics. I want it to look kind of kind of pixely like it does on the SNES, and I don't know. I like that aesthetic a lot, so I'd hope they'd keep it similar to that, if anything. Kind of simple, the checkerboard stuff. That's what I want.
I know what I want, and it's Deity's Drum Dash 2.
Okay.
All right.
Shit,
yeah.
I actually want that too. Actually, I want that more. I love rhythm games. I love King Dedede. I love Dedede's Drum Dash. Do that again. Make more.
Which one should I pick?
Don, you should pick Pinball.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kirby's Pinball Land, the one where he has lightning powers. Where
Okay,
DDD has lightning powers.
I want a sequel of Kirby Pinball. Put Wispy Woods in it. That's it.
Great idea! What about you,
Wispy
Rose?
Woods he's literally already in it.
What about you,
He's
He's
Rosa?
in every game. He's like the most common boss.
Put Wally World in it.
All right, put Wally World in it. From National Lampoon's
Thank-
Family
thank-
Vacation.
Oh, jeez.
Kirby Fighter 3. No. Maybe not a lot with Kirby spin-offs. Again, Dream Riders like the easy answer, so I don't know. Maybe something different. Oh, maybe they could do like Kirby Tumble again?
Tilt and Tumble?
Or what was the one where he's like
No, yeah.
Or Panel
That's a really Panel de Pon?
or Tumble.
Kirby
Well,
Tumbler?
are you talking about the one where you tilt the Game Boy?
Yeah.
The first game with the first Kirby with motion controls. Is it that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good answer. I'm surprised they tried to do one on the GameCube.
Yeah.
You'd have to tilt the entire console. I'm surprised they haven't done anything with Tilt and Tumble at all. They haven't even re-released it, even though every Nintendo console for the past 15 years has had the technology to do that.
I guess niche market. Hey, imagine the potential,
Yeah, that's a good answer. If we had did this show a week ago, I would have said Kirby Fighters. So so I think I'm gonna I'm gonna cheat a little. So we're not supposed to do games that already have sequels. So to compensate, I'm just gonna say just localize Kirby Superstar Stacker as it is. I want that.
Okay.
I like Kirby Star Saga. Yeah.
I really love Kirby Star Stacker. I got it for the first time a few years ago on the 3DS Virtual Console, and it is such a fun puzzle game. And I really wish the SNES one was released outside of Japan.
Okay.
All right.
Oh god. One more question, yeah.
No, there were other questions.
Okay, well, we're not answering how do you feel about Boo from Mario being 16 feet tall.
Why not?
All right. Let's not answer
Alright,
that.
then fine. We don't have to talk about it.
That's a lot.
I like the one that's which copy ability do you have in real?
Okay. I feel like, are we doing
Ryan, you'd have artist.
I just wanted to ask, are we only going based off canonical Kirby abilities, or can we make ones up?
Make ones that would be more interesting.
I thought it meant that you make ones up.
Oh, 'cause I
it says
was-
in real life.
I was just gonna say frog Kirby.
That'd be a fun ability. You have a tongue move. And,
Yeah.
Oh, you can
bounce.
jump real high.
Yeah, that's good.
I got bear.
Bear.
Yeah, I
Okay.
the ears. I'm really strong.
Mm-hmm.
Mine would be Tanuki, where Kirby does a tail sweep, and then
Okay.
he also turns into stone.
Alright.
Like a combo. Combination of
You could do a slow fall move. You spin the tail and you fall slowly.
Yeah. Like Mario. Tail spin.
Oh, I thought you meant fall in slow motion.
I think Don and I would fight over the bear ability then.
No,
because, we're both
Two
bear.
different ones. Yours can fly.
Why can mine fly?
What?
I mean, mine's more tanky, more
Oh, I'm the baby bear.
Yeah, you're the baby bear. You're you jump around. You're more aerodynamic. You made of
Mhm.
clouds, like Nimbus.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's it's still a bear. You just have the bear ears, but you're like a cloud. It works.
How about you, Steve?
Okay, I see it.
I would probably just get paint or artist. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Did my
Yes.
computer turn off? Okay. I'd probably get paint or artist, which are abilities that already exist, but I've kind of you know, I've kind of already based my luck on like the paint roller boss from Kirby.
All right.
So yeah.
Design like skater with paint.
All right. Oh, then that's all of us. That's all 5.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. Well, we did it, everyone. We made it. We made it to the end. Wow.
We made it. We finished the Full House podcast.
And I got Don to talk about Macintosh.
And you can go
Yeah,
back. in
you,
the book.
you did.
You can go back and
No, you
and
did.
not talk.
You did totally. Yeah, huh? You did.
Roll
Polite.
the Tosh tapes.
Roll the Macintosh tape.
Rolling. Any
Roll 'em.
I didn't say one thing about those things. Please understand. Thank you for
any
letting me be on your show.
any epic final thoughts before we end our show tonight, everyone?
No.
I think everyone could stand
yes.
to be more polite.
Be polite. Always be
Always
nice.
I got one thing to say.
Yeah.
What? Make sugar your favorite spice?
No. Megalovania. That shit slaps.
Wow.
You're right.
All right.
I agree.
Right,
The
everyone.
Undertale concert. We never mentioned the Undertale concert.
Undertale concert's really good.
It's
That's
amazing.
it.
The most unified we ever been in years.
I
You're
felt
right.
alive at that.
Mm-hmm.
Is this show over yet?
Yeah. Okay. Look. What's a good way to end? What's a good? It's a good final way to end it off. We usually
Good night.
I like saying that.